Hello once again, everybody. Luke here, and welcome back to the Magic the Gathering tutorial. We are moving on to part 3 of our quest. Last time, we looked a little bit at combat, sorceries, how to interact with the graveyard, flying creatures. This time we're going to be taking a look at enchantments and auras. Let's jump into it. Enchantments are permanents that represent magical resources. Some enchantments affect the entire game. Others, called auras, are attached to specific creatures or other cards.
For your third quest, you'll be using a white deck. White's specialty is amassing an army of small, efficient creatures. Your opponent is Onyx Mage. You've drawn an enchantment. Enchantments are powerful spells whose effects are constant as long as it remains on the battlefield. Honor of the Pure, for example, increases the power and toughness of all your white creatures.
So, we've jumped into a game in progress. Looks like we have a couple of creatures here. Glory Seekers, 2/2 creatures. And now we got this awesome enchantment that's going to buff them up to be 3/3 creatures. So let's put it into play.
See how your creature's power and toughness have increased? Now, attack Onyx Mage with your improved creatures. Also, your Honor of the Pure will affect all your creatures as long as it remains on the battlefield.
Let's see what the Onyx Mage put in. Looks like we have Minotaur Abomination, 4/6 creature. We will not be able to attack into that.
Oh no. It appears that Onyx Mage has put a stop to your advancing army. If you attack now, the results might not be good. Perhaps waiting might be the best strategy for now.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just pass up this combat phase.
Now you have a chance to take care of this Minotaur problem. Creatures have the ability to block in groups. In this situation, your Glory Seekers will be able to destroy the Minotaur Abomination. But in the process, one of your Glory Seekers will also die.
Let's go ahead and block the Minotaur.
You've drawn a special kind of enchantment, an aura. While enchantments affect the game globally, auras affect specific things, usually creatures. This one looks especially useful right now. This aura allows you to target any creature on the battlefield.
Alright, as you can see, Onyx Mage brought in Nightmare, an 8/8 flying horse. Its power and toughness are each equal to the number of swamps you control. So he's got 8 swamps, so it's an 8/8 right now. Pretty devastating. But we drew Pacifism, an enchantment that means the enchanted creature can't attack or block. So let's go ahead and cast that on Nightmare. Deal with that threat.
Now that the Nightmare has been pacified, it's time to renew your attack.
So as you can see, that attachment just puts itself right on top of that card or right behind it. And then its effects affect the card on top. So let's go ahead and attack. And pacifism means that Nightmare can't attack us either, so that's good.
Onyx Mage has cast an aura on your Glory Seeker. The effect leaves it as a 1/1 creature.
So, that's unfortunate. And he's putting in his 2/2 zombie. Let's look at what they cast here. Dead Weight. Enchant creature, and it gets -2/-2.
Night Guard Patrol has some special abilities. Zoom in on it to learn more.
So, Night Guard Patrol has First Strike and Vigilance. First Strike means that Night Guard Patrol will deal damage before creatures without First Strike. This lets it kill an opposing creature before Night Guard Patrol is dealt any damage. Vigilance means that Night Guard Patrol doesn't tap when it attacks, which means it can also block during your opponent's following turn. Two very, very handy abilities. So let's put this Night Guard Patrol out on the battlefield. I don't think we should attack with this 1/1 since it'll just be blocked by the 2/2 zombie, so let's just move on. Now we have the upper hand. Let's go ahead and attack with our Night Guard. And since it would be lethal damage, he's going to have to block with his zombie and sacrifice it.
Now swing in for the win.
Well, let's go ahead and attack with everything. Why not? A little bit of overkill, that's okay.
As you play more Magic, remember that enchantments can help you win the game, either by improving your creatures, removing your opponent's creatures, or other cool effects. In Quest 4, we'll learn some tricky spells and interactions.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for this part of the tutorial. We learned a bit about enchantments and auras. I hope it was helpful to all you aspiring Magic players out there. As always, thanks for watching. Leave me your comments if you have questions. Leave them in the comments section below. I will try to answer them as best I can, or maybe move on to the next part of the tutorial and your questions will be answered there. Again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.